War is not the first thing that takes the future away from people. The cult of the self does that. The world is not falling apart because of a lack of knowledge. It is falling apart because everyone defends their story more than the truth. The most effective slavery does not lock you in a cell. It tells you to grow.
I only wanted to be better. I only wanted to finally stop feeling inferior.
And that is exactly where they caught you. They did not give you a chain. They gave you the dream of a better version of yourself.
I thought I was working on myself.
No. You were working on the mask. They taught you from childhood that you had to become someone. Not to see. Not to understand. You had to become someone. School compared you. Advertising shamed you. The media fed you patterns. And you learned one thing. That you are not enough.
I know that. I keep feeling that I am still not ready. Still too weak. Still not important enough.
That was the point. A person who feels lack is easy to control. All you have to do is show them an image. All you have to do is use a word. All you have to do is press the button. That button is your idea of yourself.
I only wanted to heal.
And you turned pain into a project. Instead of ending the suffering, you started nurturing it, analyzing it, describing it, improving it, and selling it to yourself as a path to freedom. This is the dirty truth about personal development. Very often, you are not developing life. You are developing a defense system.
I truly believed I was growing.
Only your attachment to your own image was growing. You wanted to be calmer, stronger, more aware, more exceptional. Do you hear it? Even your healing still revolves around you.
And when everything revolves around you, the future loses. A species does not collapse all at once. A species collapses when millions of people decide that their own emotional comfort matters more than the continuity of life.
Look at how it works. Two people say, first I need to get myself together. Then, first I need to work on myself. Then, I am still not ready. Years pass. Narcissism matures. Life does not.
I know that voice. I said it too, just one more moment, one more stage, one more insight.
And that is exactly how the mechanism wins without firing a shot. It does not have to destroy you. It is enough for it to keep you busy with yourself. A person who stays busy with themselves for too long builds nothing durable. They cannot carry weight. They cannot endure ordinary life. They cannot serve anything greater than their own emotions.
And children do not need parents in love with their own process. Children need adults who see things as they are. Strong. Calm. Hard to trigger with someone else's word. Not fighting wars over their own ego.
In the end, it has to be named. What ruled you your whole life was not you. It was your name.
My name?
Yes. A package of reactions. Roles. Shame. Ambition. Fears. Memories. Defenses. Everything that was supposed to protect you and started ruling you instead. Name wants to be admired. Name wants to be right. Name wants to be exceptional. Name wants to be healed forever. Name does not want the truth. Name wants to survive.
So my whole life, I was defending something that was hurting me?
Yes. That is why you carry so much pain. Because you are defending a structure whose existence depends on lack. Name gives you more suffering than joy. Because when it gets what it wants, it immediately wants more. And when it does not get it, it calls that your tragedy.
That is why a single criticism can destroy me. That is why someone else's success hurts me. That is why the past still sits in my throat.
Yes. Because you are not looking at life. You are looking through a filter. When the filter weakens, something simple and immense happens. The past does not disappear, but it stops ruling you. Traumas become events. Not a sentence. Not an identity. Just events. Criticism stops being the end of the world. Comparison loses its venom. You no longer need to win every room. You no longer need to keep proving that you deserve to exist.
So without that filter, I do not lose myself?
No. You only lose the prison.
And only then can you serve life instead of your own narrative. But you will not win alone. A lonely person almost always returns to the old defense. To the old fear. To the old mask. That is why the answer is not another therapy of the ego. Not another course. Not another ritual of admiring yourself. The answer is the shared rejection of the shackles.
Not a brand. Not a trend. Not a fan club.
RAZEM is a choice of sides. Either you keep feeding the mechanism that breaks people, bonds, and the future apart. Or you reject it and return to what is greater than you.
I see it now. I do not want to return to the old dream.
Then say it without running.
My name rules me. It is not me. We're all equal before the machine.
Divided, we lose.
RAZEM.